welcome to Telling Tarot. Today we're gonna have a look into messages for you, or a message for you. Maybe it's just one, we will see. I prepared some oracle cards, just pulled them out right now. And of course we have some tea leaves over here, in case we want to take some. So we got pile number 1 right here with this crystal. And then we got pile number 2 here with this crystal. And pile number 3 with this crystal. Okay, so I will leave this here for a bit, so you have you can pause the video and take as much time as you need. And yeah, then we will see each other in each reading. Bye. Hi, and welcome to Telling Tarot. Today we're gonna have a look into a message for you, or messages for you from Spirit, I guess. So I prepared some oracle cards, and you felt drawn to this beautiful crystal right here. We're gonna dive right into it. And this is only oracle cards, and so we will take, of course, some tarot cards in time if needed. I have 2 beautiful tarot cards, tarot decks right here. It's the Osho Than Tarot and the Paulina Tarot. And of course we have the tea leaves over here. We will take some of these as well. Alright, let's put your crystal over here and let's have a look into the first cards. Let's see. Okay, let's have a look. We got the animal. We have the cunning path, strategy, wit, flexibility, and the message is: the direct route isn't always the best. Use creativity to find a smarter way. Trust your instincts, I think here. Got the new moon in Taurus. Focus on grounding and nurturing yourself and those around you. Tapping into Taurus' sensual and steady energy. Steady energy. Grounding yourself and nurturing yourself. The direct way isn't always the best. Use creativity. Trust your instincts to find a better way. Own your power. Your strength doesn't need to be loud. Quiet power is still power. Quiet power is still power. And we got the Algis rune with protection, a shield, the protective urge to shelter oneself or others, defense, warding of evil, shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening and higher life. Grounding and nurturing yourself and those around you. Protect oneself or others. Okay. Own your power. I'm capable of achieving all my goals and dreams. This is an affirmation you can sit over maybe for 5 to 10 minutes to have like a quick meditation. I'm gonna leave this right here. Check in if you can see all your cards. Perfect. Okay, let's start with some tarot cards, and then of course we're gonna take some tea leaves. Help me understand the message better for pile number 1. What is the protection? Why is the shield needed? Warding of evil. Is it? Let's see. 6 of Wands. So whatever, maybe you have to really defend yourself or others. Maybe you have to stand your ground. Now that you will be victorious, of course, because you are protected here as well. You have the power to do this, and you don't even need to raise your voice or anything. I also have a little bit scratchy voice here, so maybe some throat chakra. Maybe some throat chakra. To really speak your truth here. Capable of achieving all my goals and dreams, and the Death card. Maybe. Let's see if we can get a clarifier for each card. The Chariot and the 9 of Wands. You ready to be victorious over the situation because you got everything you need and you're ready to go. Trust your intuition. Be flexible. Be flexible so you can see maybe also a higher perspective, a different view, being creative with your goals and dreams. Maybe also with this difficult situation you need to handle here, so you can overcome it, so you can transform it and grow with strength out of it, to own your power. Maybe it's also a kind of lesson you need to learn here, to stand your ground. King of Wands, exactly. Seems like you are very busy at the moment. But it's time. If you don't connection with the gods, they are protecting you. They are showing you the way. Maybe it will also come to you in your dreams, and it will heal a part of you that needed healing and emotional. You will be able to control completely your actions and your emotions. Own your power. It's yours. It's yours to begin with. It's yours to begin with. Okay, I think it's already a very clear message here, but maybe some guidance for pile number 1 and how they connect with their inner intuition better, and maybe see the piles that is getting them to protect and receive their goals. Do it joyful. Do it joyful. Now that you're protected, that you're shielded. And I think you also take on the role of a guardian yourself. Nurturing yourself and those around you. You are able to do that. You created a kingdom for yourself and others where you can protect them and yourself. It's just now time to see it from a little bit from a creative and playful. Creativity is also playful energy. To see it from a lighter and joyful kind of view. You can tap into your own power if you let go of it, to start on a different view, to do it easily and joyfully, And yeah, of course, then the creativity will come itself. More guidance or messages for pile number 1. Hangman, exactly. Try a different view on this. Try a different view on this. Okay. What will be the outcome for this situation? Of course, you will be victorious. Already saw that, and you will transform this. Knight of Swords. And the Four of Wands. The outcome. The outcome. You will be able to speak your truth, to own your power. You will use your mind, your intellect, to build this safety, to build this beautiful castle for yourself and others. Okay, I think maybe 2 more cards of this deck. Spirit, any last messages for pile number 1? Maybe any last messages for pile number 1? This one and this one. Okay. Inner voice, exactly. Trust your inner intuition. This is a high priestess, exactly. Trust your inner intuition. Focus on grounding and nurturing. Grounding with the kings. Nurturing yourself. This is also about awakening and the higher life. Animals are so in touch with their intuition, with the earth. And the outsider. You're still worrying about this. You're still worrying about speaking your truth. That's why the grounding is so important. You are afraid of what other people may think of you if you really start to speak your truth. You don't have to worry about that. It's important that you do, that you stand your ground with the King of Wands. You are able to nurture yourself and others if you really tap into that power to stand up for yourself and maybe also others. Exactly. The real people, the people that are meant to be in your life, they will understand. They will understand your point of view, and they will understand how much strength it takes to really speak your truth. And everything else will come into an existence easily. If you really are tapping into your own power, you will see the transformation happening outside as well. Using a different view, tap into the joyful and playful energy of creating and just being completely happy and fulfilled without fear of not being able to handle this, because you are able. Sometimes it feels like you're in between worlds, that you don't know how to balance it, but you are able to do so. You are a bridge. You are a bridge between worlds. That's why it's so important to speak your truth. Exactly. You are the source. And you are of course the source. The source. You are the source. You are the pure energy. Like, we're all coming from this place, from this pure creative and joyful energy. Life existence. We are made of stars and stardust. That's why it's so important to speak your inner truth. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. There seems someone really like pushing and pulling you. Maybe also even yourself. I wish I could give you a hug. I wish I could give you a hug. Yeah, exactly. You're about to transform. You also have to forgive yourself. If you are making this more difficult for yourself, then please be easy. Try to take it easy. Try to take it joyful, with creativity. Turn to your inner child. It's important that you really speak your truth and that you do it proudly with your own power. Ground yourself maybe before, tap into your intuition before you speak. But it's important that you do, because it will build up the foundations, the security, the understanding you will need to transform the situation, to tap into your own inner magician, to open the stars for you. Not mistaken, yeah. This is also the death card again. So something really needs to die here. Something needs to transform. Could also be a part of yourself. At the end of the deck we got the 10 of Pentacles. So it's a wish coming true. It's a happy abundance. Everything you dreamed of, everything will materialize in your world. You will bring the stars down to earth to build this beautiful chapter. Yeah, completely new page here. Completely new chapter. But something needs to die first, so you can begin that. Okay, let me see if we need more cards. Spirit, any last messages? Okay, have a look. We got December here. December, something is ending and something new can begin. You're on a threshold now, because I don't think this month is speaking. Well, it could be, of course, because we're in March at the moment. So it would be 9 months. 9 months is also the completion of a life, a baby being born. But this also could speak about you at the end of the year. You are at the end of the chapter here, and the new page is coming up. Tears, great personal sorrow. Grounding and nurturing yourself and then others. Beware of great pride. This is, I think this is more about shining. This is how the beautiful peacock is spreading his wings and really like shown off his colors, being joyful, expressing yourself truly. Shine your colors. The sun. The sun. Happiness and well-being, exactly. Speak up your truth. Don't be afraid. Trust your intuition, and it will open up. It will open up everything for you here. Exactly. Happiness. You got the Diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Exactly. If you start to speak your truth, you will also release the guilt from other people in this situation to speak their truth, and this will open up the path of understanding. And this way, you will of course receive a beautiful gift here, but you will also give a beautiful gift. Give a beautiful gift of understanding to other people as well. Broken bridge. Yes, you will heal, you will transform this bridge. If this, like I said before, if the people that are making this difficult for you, they're where it seems that you are an outsider, and the speaking your truth makes them afraid, they are not meant to be in your life. This bridge needs to be broken, needs to die, so that the right people, the new people, can come into your life, and you can transform this. You can attract the people that are meant to be in your life. Exactly. Hashtag karma, you will reap what you have sown. They will reap what they have sown. If they're not understanding, and if they are not if they're trying to like I said, make this difficult for you, or they don't respect speaking, that you are speaking your truth, they are not meant to be in your life, and they will reap the karma they have sown. And with speaking your truth, like I said, the right people will come into your life. You will create this beautiful new chapter of happiness and so much sun, so much joyful and creative energy. Yeah, just really tap into your intuition, tap into your inner animal, and trust that as soon as you own your power, ground yourself and nurture yourself, and then others, you can connect again with the source, with the pure source. I'm sorry, I always keep saying that. Sorry, my pronunciation. Yeah, it will transform your life completely. You will get your power back. You will get your power back, and you will start. Yeah, you will start a completely new year, new year of your life. But it needs to start now. It needs to start now. You need to take on the steps, but do it steady, one step at a time. But start also shifting your mindset a little bit, so it's easier going on. It's like a pattern. It's like a pattern. But if you slowly start to shift it, you will not be able. You will at the end of the year, you will not be able to look back, and you will not understand how far you've come, how much you transformed. You will maybe not even be able to recognize yourself. You're like, what? I did that before? How could I? How naive or dumb was I? That I let this people deal with me like that. I deserve so much more. I deserve the sky and the stars and the happiness. I deserve to shine. I deserve to be joyful. I deserve a happy and beautiful life. And I also deserve to change. I also deserve to change and transform into who I really am. Okay, guys, wow. Thank you so much for listening. I really enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for sticking around. And pile number one, I really wish you all the best and lots of love to you. And maybe we will see each other in another reading if you want to. Like I said, have a beautiful day or a beautiful night whenever you're gonna watch this. And yeah, Goodbye. Hi, and welcome to Telling Tarot. Today we're gonna have a look into message or maybe messages from Spirit. So let's tap right into it. I prepared a lot of oracle cards right here. So yeah, let's try to put these into place. Yeah, you got 2 of these, so I'm gonna have a look into that. So let's do it like that. Yeah, we will make this word. You also felt drawn to this beautiful crystal right here. And we're gonna put this one right here. Okay. Of course, we also have the tarot cards prepared. I got the Paulina Tarot right here. And also the Osho Zen Tarot. And we will take cards as needed to maybe explain the messages or message better as we go. Of course, we also have some tea leaves if we decide to take some of these later. Let's tap into the energy. You've got, wow, the Mystic. Beautiful card. The Bar. With a lot of kiddos. Cute little fox babies. And the Forgotten Path. It kind of feels like night and day. Resting, beautifully resting, dreaming of beautiful things. And as soon as the day starts, heading out for adventure. Let's have a read here. Burrow. With roots and stability. Home, sanctuary, and rest. Yes, message. Return to your safe space. Deep healing happens when you stop running. So it's the balance, finding balance in the rest and the forgotten paths. Let's have a read of this one. We got memory and lost wisdom. Reclaim a talent or purpose you left behind long ago. Yeah, finding the balance between resting, taking time here for yourself, but also pursuing what you love, what you burn for, what you have passion for, what you feel drawn to. Maybe even this kind of feels like a moth, drawn to the light. What is waiting for you here? Getting out from the darkness into the light. Okay, let's have a look. I trust in my abilities to overcome any challenge. This is the affirmation card. You can maybe take 5 to 10 minutes to sit over and meditate with this. Let's have a look. The Manas, the self, the individual, the human race. Your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you. Friends, enemies, and social order. The self, the mystic. Full moon in Libra. The scales, balance. Find balance in all areas of your life, while also being mindful of your own needs and boundaries, using the full moon's energy to create harmony. Wow. Finding balance. Day and night, night and day. Create harmony, social order. The self and the individual. Maybe you have a family. Maybe you need to take care of a lot of things. And here seems to be a little reminder to don't forget your own mystic, to don't forget your individual path. The forgotten past. Reclaim a talent or purpose you left behind long ago. Reclaim. Reclaim it. Let's see. Wow. Acknowledge progress. You've endured what once felt endurable, unendurable. Your healing is proof of how far you've come. Look what's waiting for you here. This also seems like the mountain also represents enlightening, enlightenment. And here also there's like some light awaiting you here. Reclaim a talent. Reclaim a talent. Maybe also even your mystic talent. Reclaim that. Reclaim it. Acknowledge your progress, how far you've already come. Oh, I was kind of asked what part of your life needs balance, judgment. You're resting here. Maybe get a clarifier for this one. Your dreams. Your wishes. Maybe you really needed to take care of a family. That you maybe even forgotten your own path here. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Alright, let's make some space. We got the Four of Swords, peace, rest. Peace and rest. And the Seven of Cups. A lot of opportunities. Choosing from. Three of Swords. There was some pain. Some heartbreaking pain. Maybe that you didn't. Maybe the pain was also why. So this could be true. This is a general reading. Of course, take whatever resonates with you. But I think some of you also went through a lot of pain, and that's why you couldn't move on this path on your own, on your individual path. But this also was the reason you suffered more pain. It was like a cycle. You need to find balance in here between the going after what you wish, what you want, because it seems that you will be granted it. It's the judgment here. Something is coming into order here. Your dreams will be fulfilled. You will overcome the challenge. But you have to find the balance between what maybe your responsibilities are, where you may be resting, what you really want to pursue in your life, where you want to move onward with the talent or purpose, sorry. We got the Queen of Cups. Healing this pain. And we got the Tower. There will be some turning here. Something will turn. Something will turn. Something will change completely. Or maybe you're even at this point at the moment where there was something happening that maybe also forced you into taking care, into resting more. There was a challenge, but you will be able, or you were able to overcome it. And now it's time to move on, to acknowledge how far you've came, but also move on and Fulfill your dreams, fulfill your wishes. They will be granted. You have the opportunities to choose from now. And the healing will take place. The healing of the heart will take place. There's a Queen of Cups. Let's take some cards of this deck. Playfulness. I think when the tower is falling, you will be also able to leave some responsibilities behind. Some things that you don't need anymore. Find balance in all areas of your life, while also being mindful of your own needs and boundaries. This is you stepping into that power again. This was my cat just now, maybe you've heard it. Okay. Slowing down. Yeah. Slowing down doesn't mean you stop. It's just you create harmony here, setting boundaries for yourself. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we got the breakthrough. Reclaiming your freedom, reclaiming your own path, reclaiming your inner mystical powers, setting boundaries for your own needs, and tap into yourself again, into the individual that you are. How can pile number 2 step into the mystic power? Finding balance between the worlds, between night and day. How can they really find the balance and set their boundaries? I think you know how you will do this, because the outcome is success. Yeah. You will be able to know it. You will be able to know it. Because you have the intelligence, you know how to bring this balance back. Because it's your life, of course you know. Because you've done it before. And it's now time to do so again. And you will be successful with it. Let's see, how can pile number 2 heal the pain that maybe is lingering? Healing, the King of Cups, nurturing yourself. Make time for yourself to feel. This is also again the 3 of Swords. There was something really hurting you or still hurting you. Acknowledge your progress. You have endured what once felt unendurable. The healing is proof of how far you've come. Of course, it still hurts if we look back. But you will master it. You will master this pain. Sometimes we need to weep. We need to feel this, especially if there's a tower moment and everything's collapsing on us. And we feel like we need to handle two completely different worlds. Two completely different worlds. I think your path is very unique. It's very unique. But look at you. Look at you being able not only to nurture those around you from a beautiful place of abundance, but also yourself. She's sitting on the lotus here. She's awake and she's fully tapped into her mystic powers. Of course, this is a genderless reading, so if you're a guy, you're really tapping into this nurturous, beautiful energy of female giving, of being able, like Mother Earth, to provide. But it will take patience here as well. Be patient with yourself. This is not a step you can take like that. It's about finding balance between how you handle things, how you handle maybe the challenges that life throws at you. That don't forget yourself in that. Don't forget yourself in this. And it will feel sometimes like you're really being a bridge here. Being a bridge and like totally flexible, providing for each world, for others and for yourself. It's about slowing down, like I said. You're not stopping. You take time to rest and then you move on your path. You take time to rest and then you move on your path. Yeah, you fight. You are a fighter, exactly. Because you fight for what you dream for, for your wishes. You fight for all the dreams you have. Yeah. You endure it for so long. You're still fighting. But the fight will turn to rest. You will be able to succeed. You will be able to share. You will be able to share, because when you completely connected to your inner mystic, to your inner power, to your female energy of just giving, sharing, being open, being joyful, being flowing, you will overcome this. And at the end of the deck we got completion. This is a challenge you will overcome. Trust in your abilities, because you got all the abilities you will need for this. Wow, okay, beautiful message. Let me check if the tea leaves want something to have something to say. Any last messages or message? It's a lot of cards again, but like we go with it, right? Let's see. The crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. This is the path you're heading on out. The talent or purpose you left behind that you're now reconnecting with. Exactly. Ahead, you will be playing a different role. I don't even have to explain anything more, because this is just like confirmation what we did have before. The handshake. A meeting with a stranger that could be important. But this also feels like a hand from above, like some help from your spirit guides, maybe, or angels that are reaching out to you. They will help you. The hammock. Taking a vacation, or physical or mentally. Finding the balance here. Your own needs and boundaries. Take some time to slow down. Appreciate how far you've already come. It's time for you to rest. You don't have to fight anymore. Or maybe take some rest and then fight again for your dreams. It's about balance, right? You got the butterfly. A change for the better. A change for the better. And the Sun, happiness and well-being. We also got the Egg, success is assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, you're fighting for your dreams. You're fighting for your dreams. Okay, we have a lot of cards, so I have to I have to do this a little bit different here. But yeah, this could work. We have the Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. This is the pain here, right? Finding your balance here. Star, granted success. Even if life throws challenge at you, or maybe there's even someone like that. I hope not. I really do not hope so. But if someone is putting a lot of pressure on you and making you think that you are responsible for whatever, they're wrong. Maybe it's also about yourself, that you think you don't have the right to pursue your dreams or your passion. You can, you should do that. You really need to, so you can heal. So you can master this, so you can master yourself. Okay, when some people like pushing you in any way or tell you your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you, friends or enemies, social order. If there are some people like some enemies, don't want to call them, but like if there are people like giving you attitude for you taking time for yourself, for pursuing your dreams and your passion, for finding or trying to find this balance in your life, to bring yourself happiness and the change for the better, you need to kick them out. You really need to kick them out. Yeah, my cat agrees. Perfect. A journey, either physical or mental. Change for the better, vacation. Physical or mental. Yeah. You need to move on. You need to move on. And the Whale. Great worry over nothing. Exactly. It's really normal that we sometimes feel like overwhelmed with the responsibilities, but you should never forget to shine your light, to step into your own power, to master yourself with all the pain, maybe the annoying people sometimes we just have to deal with, to create harmony in our own life, so you can reach the top. You're about to reach it. You're destined to reach it. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Star, granted success and happiness and well-being. Okay, last, wow. And happiness again and again. Wow, okay, pile number 2. This was an amazing journey. Thank you so much for taking me with you. If you want, you can leave your experience maybe in the comments. If you want, you can also leave a like, but you don't have to. We maybe see each other in another reading. And I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful night whenever you're gonna watch this, and a lot of love to you. And yeah, take time for yourself, pursue your dreams, and try to find balance in your everyday life. And find the right path, the scale between resting and pursuing what you love and what you dream. Yeah. I mean, it's destined to happen, and it looks good. It looks really good because, yeah, you put like a hard work already in it. You're just a hardworking person. You have the right talents to pursue this dream, to go for it, to reach the top. All right. I trust in my abilities to overcome any challenge. Pile number 2. Thank you for sticking around, and bye. Hi, and welcome, pile number 3, to Telling Tarot. Today we're gonna have a look into message or messages from Spirit. You felt drawn to this beautiful crystal, and we're gonna put this right here. These are just oracle cards I pulled out before. We also have the tarot cards ready to go. We got the Paulina Tarot and the Osho Sand Tarot. Of course, some tea leaves later on if we gonna want to. Okay, let's organize your cards a little bit. Let's have a look into your cards and the energy. We got the medallion. You're reaching for something. It seems to be close. Let's see. We have the ease, delays, restriction, resistance leading to strength, innovation, need, fire, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. Maybe I wasn't so far off, because it seems you're reaching for something, but there seems to be some delay into you reaching it. But as you reach for it, you seem to grow stronger. There is some divine timing here at play, it seems. Total solar eclipse, the cosmic reboot. Wow. A total solar eclipse is a rare and powerful event that can bring about significant change. Use this card to harness the energy of the eclipse and release any limited beliefs or patterns. Restriction. Self-reliance. To overcome this. Power and of will to overcome it. Alright, okay. Let's see, this is your affirmation card. I am worthy of success and happiness. Yes, maybe it doesn't feel like it, that's why I got the card. But you're worthy. You're worthy, definitely. There really seems to be some delay that had you thinking that it's not yours to reach. But it is. Maybe take 5 to 10 minutes to really sit about this and maybe meditate for a bit. You got follow your passion. Let what lights you up lead the way. Joy is your compass. And the riddle. Follow your passion so you can figure the way out of the riddle. Let's have a read. Mystery paradox. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. Let what lights you up lead the way. Joy is your passion. Could be some musician here with the beautiful notes, guiding you the way. Guiding you the way to reach that. I think the message is already pretty clear. Let's take some tarot cards out. 10 of Pentacles, yes. It's yours to reach. It's yours to reach. Success and happiness. 10 of Pentacles. Complete wish fulfillment, complete abundance. Let me see, what are the restrictions pile number 3 maybe has to deal with that they need to overcome to reach this? Hermit. And the Moon. Taking time for yourself. The riddle, looking inside yourself. Bring about significant change. Use this card. And release any limited beliefs or patterns. To release these limited beliefs and patterns, we first have to find them. We first have to guide ourselves to this darkness. To look inside ourselves. To see the unseen. To light up the dark. So as soon as we release, as soon as we recognize this, where maybe we put ourselves into restriction, or maybe some old beliefs or patterns put ourselves into restriction, we can release it. But first we have to recognize it. Maybe that's also why you got the riddle here and the Moon. There's something hidden here. Something where you need some time for yourself. Maybe also, some time for yourself. Doesn't mean you need to be alone, but you need to really have a look inside. A look inside to see the unseen. Of course, it's going to be different from each pile. But it seems to be something you're holding on to, that you maybe don't even want to release. Four of Cups. It's like something you don't want to release what you have, but you also don't want what Spirit is want to give you. Maybe you're so fixated on one idea that you seem to forget what you really want, what brings you joy. Because when we are so restricted on one thing only, we forget the other things. We can't see them. They lay in the dark. Total solar eclipse. They lay in the dark. Something needs to light up here again. Confusion, yeah. Six of Pentacles. It will be given to you. Of course it will be given to you. That's 10 of Pentacles. But maybe it's not what you expect. Maybe it's not what you expect. Be open. Be open to the wonders of the world. Don't focus on one thing only. Be open for change. Significant change. As soon as you release these beliefs and patterns, the world is gonna open up completely for you. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You will be able to choose. You will be able to have all your wishes coming so near that you can really grasp them, to materialize them. But it seems you're so fixated on one thing only that you seem to forget your other passions. Nine of Swords. There's also seems to be some fears lingering. Yeah, some old restriction. Some confusion and conflict. And the power of will to overcome them with the Seven of Wands. To overcome them. To literally be above them. Let's see. Spirit, you got guidance or messages. How could pile number 3 solve this riddle? How could they look inside? Alright, yeah, this came out in reverse. Don't be afraid of the tower moment. Don't be afraid to take the time and really rest. I think it's exactly as I said. The world wants to give you. It wants to give you all the things you dream for, all the wishes. But you're so fixated on one thing only that you seem to not really see the other possibilities you have. What is the riddle to be solved here? Queen of Pentacles. How you reach this abundance? How you will reach this abundance? And the Queen of Cups. And heal yourself from the emotional turbulences you maybe went through. Time to heal. To heal and release. Limited release of patterns. What is this thing? Of course, it's going to be different from each person. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. But... and trust. What are the things? Or maybe the thing pile number 3 needs to release in this cosmic reboot. Worrying. You need to stop worrying. Yeah, you need to stop worrying. How can pile number 3 do that? Yeah, wow, okay. How can you do that? So we got the completion. Getting in touch with all the aspects of yourself. Maybe really having some time alone to reflect. So this reboot for you can happening. So you know what to release. So you really can connect with yourself again. I think the riddle here is you. The riddle here is you. There's some parts of yourself that you still don't understand. And if we start to really understand ourselves, wow, we really, we have the power to overcome anything. Because we are not reacting to a situation anymore. We're not... So you're not immediately reacting on any situation from the outside. You not be that affected by stress. You have the time to pause, look into your side and reflect, and then act. Got the traveling the journey into yourself. Yeah, just journey into yourself. Traveling to understand yourself, to receive a higher consciousness about yourself, a higher understanding about yourself, who you really are and what patterns may lay underneath that you need to release here. Because you are the creator of your own life. You are the maker. You are the maker of your own life. And you, of course, are worthy of success and happiness. You're bound to reach it. You got the world and the 10 of Pentacles. There's not just one pentacle that waits for you. There are 10. There are so many opportunities. Yes, it's clear what's gonna happen. But what will happen if you take this journey inside yourself and release these limited beliefs and patterns? Trust the process. You will be aware of yourself. Deeper understanding of yourself. You will be able to slow down to slow down. Yeah, to give fully on a place of like pure abundance. This Queen of Pentacles, I think, again. Giving, nurturing yourself and others, letting go completely and playful, freeing yourself. I guess this is 4 of Wands. I think so. 4 of Wands. Freedom and release. Freedom and release, and sharing the good fortune. You will be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, of this process of going in deep, of fighting for your thing, for your higher consciousness. It will take some time, of course. It will take some time. It will take some time to reach this state, of course. You will be able to do it. It will feel difficult from time to time. Yeah, because sometimes we have to fight against ourselves, against the old patterns, against these limited beliefs, and we have to stretch ourselves. Yeah, the hardest fight can be against our own mind. But know that you're not alone in this. We all go through this. We all go through this inner process of, discovering ourselves, the dream. Yes, something is awaiting you here. Significant change. Something is awaiting you here. Don't hold on. Sometimes we are so fixed on the patterns and on these beliefs that maybe limit us, but we are so used to them. That's not easy for us to release these. But you have to say it say to yourself again and again, I'm doing this for me. I'm fighting myself right now to free myself. I fight myself to free myself, to release. And it will no longer be a fight. Got the Hermit again. Aloneness. Aloneness is not being alone. It's being content with the state of being by yourself, being at peace with yourself. To understand and be aware of oneself. So we can move on. So we no longer hold. What needs to be released. Okay, any last messages for pile number 3 before we go on with the tree leaves? This one. No sense. Frankliness. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. I think this is also about the inner child. To reconnect with your own innocence here. Because sometimes the patterns and the restriction we put ourselves into are some old wounds, childhood wounds, old karmic wounds that yeah, from maybe old relationships that we look back on. Be friendly, be kind to yourself on this fight. Be kind to yourself on this fight. At the bottom of the deck, we got from moment to moment. Two of Pentacles, finding balance in this. Finding balance in this. The stretch. Okay, let's take out some tea leaves. Let's see. Any last messages? For pile number 3. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of cards. We're just going with it. We're just going with it. Let's have a look. Fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray or white hair. With a man with blonde or gray or white hair. This could be some guidance coming through, some some spirit guides coming through here. Celebration, fun and enjoyment. I think they're happy that you're taking the steps now. Taking the steps forward to discover yourself. Yeah, they're happy. You're worthy of success and happiness. You're worthy of success and happiness. You really need to of course, if you feel like it, if this resonates with you, really take 5 to 10 minutes, maybe for a few days in the evening or morning, whenever you feel like it, to really sit over this and meditate for a second. Purse. Pay attention to your finance. This is again, this is like reaching for something but forgetting the other things. This is it's just one piece of the puzzle. And you're supposed to have every puzzle piece. It's not just one you're reaching for, or you should reach for. You should, fill your purse. Fill your purse. There's so many different things that are important on your path, and that will be granted to you. There will be wishes coming true. Not just one, not just the one you're fixated on right now. Wow, you got also the secret admirer. Yeah, I think if you really take this step to discover yourself, you will really glow from inside. The ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Ooh. The secret. Oh, this could also be yourself. I think this is either your inner child that admiring the path you're taking now, or your future self, or your past self. This is a marriage between yourself with your light and your shadow. There's two parts coming together here. Of course, this could be that you finding someone you really, really like, man or woman, because I see here some romantic relationship. But like I said, it could also be a union between yourself, some part of yourself that's reconnecting again. You got the casket, someone going out of your life, or the end of the situation, the end of the fight, the release. You're burying the parts of yourself, the beliefs, limiting beliefs and patterns that are no longer serving you. You can say goodbye to them. You can say goodbye to them. The bread, period of prosperity and abundance, exactly. You're going on this journey of enlightenment here. to really connect with oneself and to understand oneself is a journey of enlightenment. Temporary situation. Yeah, this fight will be temporary. This fight will be temporary. The stretch will be temporary. The worries will be temporary. Yeah, from moment to moment, you're just heading on. Oh, we got the career. Maybe also some new career opening up for you here. Maybe this could also be that you want to reach some success in your career. But yeah, it's just not one thing. That's just it's all connected, of course. It's all connected. Because if we tend to all the pieces of our life, then we tend to call to the complete picture. Then we tend to completing ourselves. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah, this is your fire here, your inner passion. And the handshake. Meeting with a stranger could be important. Yeah, maybe really meeting someone. Who knows? You could admire. Could be. This could also be some help from above. Some guidance. Some guardians coming through here and helping you on this journey. And we got March. And we are in the month of March right now, so of course this is a timeless reading. So if whenever you're gonna watch this is a moment for you to let go. Of course, do it now. Do it now. You're ready. Let the fire burn. Let the fire. Yes, fire. Let it burn. Let burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let the old things, the limited beliefs and patterns burn away, so you can create the life that you are meant to have, with all the happiness and abundance you're destined to receive. Let go of worry. Everything is gonna be alright. Okay, pile number 3. Thank you so much for going on this adventure with me on solving this beautiful riddle. And yeah, your dream is destined to come true if you take the steps to really look deeper into yourself, to solve the riddle that is the self, and trust that everything is gonna work out beautifully and that you are worthy of success and happiness. Take light steps from moment to moment, and yeah, let the fire burn the old away. So as a phoenix you can rise again, completely new, born anew. Maybe you can do also a little ritual where you maybe write down the things you really want to let go, that you want to release, the patterns that no longer serve you, and burn them in the fire. Take the ashes and bury it. Bury it, say goodbye, so you can get into union with yourself, and the world will open for you. Yeah. Okay, pile number 3. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you want, you can let us know in the comments about your story. Would be nice to know what resonates with you. And of course, if you want, you can also leave a like or maybe even subscribe. Maybe we see each other in another reading. I wish you all the best on this journey on discovering yourself. now that you're protected and guarded, yeah, and it's time for you to create this beautiful life, this beautiful new chapter here. Maybe even start a new job. Who knows? I wish you all the best, and yeah, goodbye.